What's up, guys? It's Hayden, and I realized that I wasn't doing this at the beginning of my other videos, but if this is the first time that you're watching one of my videos, basically I create a lot of videos about being an MT, oh my god, no, FTM. I'm not male to female. I was female at birth, and FTM trans guy, and basically just talking about a variety of my experiences. So, this week I was thinking about talking about my top surgery and like doing an update on that, but I realized that like I talk about my top surgery a lot, and it's not my favorite thing to talk about because it can be kind of stressful. So I'm going to do an update on that like when it gets closer to my surgery date and like all that. So basically this week I'm going to be talking about my variety of packing disasters. So I'm going to give this warning now. If you are a family member of mine, or you like are a teacher of mine or something, were a teacher of mine, you may want to click off this video. I'm going to be talking about something like packing involves putting a prosthetic in your pants to create an appearance of like a bulge. And if you are not comfortable hearing about that, or like you think it's stupid or something, just like click off this video. I don't really want people like judging me because it is a very sensitive topic, and I went back and forth on making this video, but I think it's something important to talk about because it's not like lame or stupid, which is kind of what I thought at first, and because I was really self-conscious about doing it because I'm not a guy born at birth, but it can actually help a lot of people feel better about their bodies. So yeah, if you're gonna shame this video, just click off, close the video, or if you're like related to me and you think it's weird, just click off this video. Also, please don't flag this video because it would kind of suck if it got taken down just because I'm talking about like fake dicks. So basically I own two packers right now. They're two different brands. The first one I got was a small Sailor soft pack packer, but it was way too big in my pants. So like it's probably really kind of like it has stuff all over it because like it's been touching my carpet, but like this is basically it. I'm not gonna go into depth about like my opinions on it other than it was too damn big for me. It was a size small, and I was like, I'm not doing this. And I'll probably link some stuff to like a really good like packing Tumblr post and stuff, like if you are trans. But the other one I own is like the Pierre small one, and this is like what I use for like an everyday packer because it's just small, it doesn't get in the way, and I also don't use packing underwear, which I will also be linked below. So I just kind of throw it in my briefs. I don't use it every day, but when I do, a lot of times like if I'm going out to like a party or something, it can make me feel a lot more confident and better. But in this video, I kind of just want to make it a little bit more humorous because I don't think I'm ready to do a full like thing on packing just because it is really, I don't know, sensitive for me. I'm going to talk about some of my packing horror stories. Like I said, I don't use packing underwear. So this thing is sitting in my pants or in my underwear with nothing holding it in place. Like you could, you know, zip it shut or something, but I don't do that. I just throw it in my brief. So, many times I've been out and I'm in the men's restroom and I forget that it's in my pants and it just fucking falls out onto the floor. Like, the dude next to me in the stall is gonna be like, why is there a dick on the floor? Like, what? But luckily no one has ever been in the stall next to me when that has happened. One day I'm sure it will happen, but it's very risky. Another one, I was at a party and I was actually wearing like a pair of Adidas sweats. I'm actually wearing them right now. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, like the soccer sweats that are tight at the bottom. And I was like dancing around with my buddies, like having a good time, and kind of start to feel the packer like fall down my underwear and then fall out my underwear. But I was kind of wasted, and it gets down to the bottom of my sweats, and at this point there is like there's a dick at my ankle. So that was great. So yeah, that's another one. Another time I was at a party and I went in the bathroom, and again, a little bit wasted, and I pulled down my pants, and a guy had previously gone into the bathroom before me and rolled a joint and gotten like some bud on the floor, and it dropped and fell, and it got weed all over it. Then one that's a little bit different is when I first got one, and I got this small that is so much not a small. It's just not like what this is not a small. It's just, I'm sorry to like wave this around, but you're not a small. And wow, I'm literally just like looking at it, and it's just like it's massive. It literally looked like I had a boner all the time when I was walking around, especially because this was like my first packer, and the lady at the store was like, yeah, this is like a great first packer, like it's wonderful. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll buy it, because I was really nervous about it. And then like I was walking around and I was convinced like that it was, one, gonna fall out of my pants because it was so huge, and like two, I was walking around like my friends were like, dude, like it's too big. So just make sure that like you do a lot of research first, because even if it says a small, it may not be a small, and that's a huge waste of money because I never used this one really. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to say in this video. So yeah, like this, please don't flag it, please don't flag it, don't flag it. And yeah, follow me, subscribe so that you can know when I post a video. Alright, bye.